it's Jessica and welcome to a tutorial. This is using the Nude Tude palette, and here are the shades. If you guys want to suggest any specific shades, I'll just zoom in a little bit. I believe that I have a video that has the swatches of this palette. I will link it down below if I do, but this is the new palette we're using, and just for this specific tutorial, I did use the brush it came with, which I can't find right now, but it did come with a brush. So I did use that for this tutorial. So yeah, continue watching to see a Nude Tude tutorial. Alright you guys, so first you're going to want to prime your lid, which I already did. I used Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. And now go in with the shade Sultry, and we're just going to be putting it in our crease like we usually do. If you hear any noise, it's either traffic or the heater. It's like 9, so there's a little bit more traffic right now. By the way, I'm using the brush that the palette came with, just so you know, if you're on a budget and you don't own brushes, then at least you'll have the brush it came with. And it doesn't do half bad. It's an okay brush. It's not really that great of a brush, but it's not so terrible you can't do anything with it. It's just gonna take a little bit more work than if you had an actual brush. So yeah, so that's the first thing you do. Alright, next we're gonna go into the shade Sexy, and we're just gonna put this on the outer corner and then bring it in a little. Alright, and after you do that part, we're going to go in with the shade Silly, which is a really sparkly shade right here. And we're just going to put that right over the shade we just put down, right over the Sexy shade on the outer corner. Alright, and then, so you should have something that looks a little like that. Next, you're going to want to take the shade Stubborn, which is a nice, soft pink shade right here. And we're going to just put this all over the rest of the lid. So from the middle to the inner corner is where you're going to be putting this shade. And also you're going to want to blend it into that Silly shade, that dark shade we just used. I'm going to take the shade Standoffish, which is a nice shimmer light pink right here. And we're just going to take that right into the inner corner area, just like so. And then go ahead and put it in the inner corner right there. And then lastly, we're going to take the shade Sassy, and so far this is the only downside of this palette, is that there's no matte highlight shade. So if you want to go for a matte highlight, then go ahead. I just wanted to use everything from the palette, so I just like to apply the color and then blend it out with my finger. Once it's blended out, it doesn't really look too shiny in my opinion, so it should be fine. So there we go. Okay, that looks really good actually. Alright, so the last step is to line the lid, and I'm going to go in with the shade Sleek, which is a nice dark matte brown at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and use this shade at the top of the lash line where you would normally put eyeliner As you guys know, I'm a total fan of using eyeshadow as eyeliner. It's just so much easier, and I don't know. It's less messy, or it's harder to mess up, and if you do mess up, it's not a huge deal. So, yeah. Okay, and then you're going to want to do the outer lower lash line. Just like that. Alright, then you're going to take that white shade Sassy, and you're just going to want to put it on the inner portion of the eye, including the tear duct area. Alright, so here is the look up close with a mascara on, and I'm actually like really loving this look, you guys. I really like this look, so yeah, I hope you guys do too. Alright, you guys, so here is the finished makeup look all together with everything on my face. And yeah, if you don't want to know what else is on my face, then thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram or add me on Facebook or whatever you want to do. Go ahead and do it. Anyway, so now I'm just going to quickly go through everything else on my face. I did use this foundation, Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Not a fan at all. And I actually put some of this foundation on because I just wasn't comfortable with how the other one looked. So this is CoverGirl's True Blend. Love this one. Hate this one. And it's sad because this is a really popular one. And I don't even like it in the normal, like, bottle like this kind of form. It's just not a foundation that works for me. For my under eye concealer, I'm using Glamouflage from Hard Candy, and I really love this. For my face primer, I'm actually wearing one because I thought it might help the application and the feel of the foundation I don't like, but it didn't. But I did use the Urban Decay Complexion Primer, and I actually really like this primer in general. For my bronzer, I used this dark shade right here, and for my blush, I used Pink Lemonade Shimmering Facial Whip, and then for my mascara, I used the Extra Super Lash. This is the curved brush. This is a building mascara, so you can layer it up and everything to make it as dramatic as you want, and it's by Rimmel. And then for my eyebrows, I just used the powder side in the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. On my lips, I have Copper Glow Berry, and love this. I raved about it so much last year. I haven't worn it very much this year. In fact, I think this is the first time I've worn it this year. But last year, I wore it all the time. It was insane. But yeah, I really love this shade. It looks really good on me, personally. So yeah. Anyway, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please let me know by commenting or liking it. And yeah, I really hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you guys so very much, and please remember to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, and all other kinds of stuff. I will leave all my links down below, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!